I'm Captain Shane Cantrell. I fish out of Galveston, Texas. So I've been fishing my whole life, been guiding now for just over 10 years. I just kind of learned to be a deckhand in college and found out that I really loved it. I've always just kind of found my way back to fishing. So we do about 150 to 200 trips a year. Customers all over Texas mostly, and then the United States as well. We get people coming down from all different areas of the country to come enjoy a day of fishing. And everybody from 2 years old to 85, 90 years old on the boat to come out and just spend a day on the water. I started commercial fishing about 6 or 7 years ago, and I've just found it a good way to spend my winter time and be able to make some extra money and build into a full-time fishing business. I have a 27-foot contender. It's a twin-engine outboard center console boat. We do conventional hook and line fishing, and then we also do a little bit of bandit gear while we're commercial. So this is the vertical longline gear, or bandit gear. It's bandit from the name, from the shape of this. When it's looking out, it looks like a one-armed bandit, like a slot machine. Whenever it's out there. So it's a vertical longline gear, typically anywhere between 3 to 30 hooks is what we're using on them. So we'll bait up all these hooks. Throw this weight in the water, and it'll sit vertically right up and down. Let it go down. Drop it down in the water. Catch your fish. Then when you're done, you push a button. It's all hydraulic. It'll reel the fish up 30 at a time, all the way up to the top. You take them off the hook. On a normal day for us commercial fishing, we're catching anywhere between 500 and 1,500 pounds. So all of our fish here commercially are caught in a sustainable management system under a catch share system, to where you've got a number of fish that are allocated to the entire fishery, and once that quota is met, there's no more harvest of that fish for the year. It's divided up among individual fishermen, and the system allows for fish to be caught year-round and managed at the fisherman level rather than as a larger pool of fish that get caught really quickly in a short amount of time. I prefer to eat and support local fisheries, local seafood, wherever it may be caught from. I like to get it as close as I can to that. Here in Galveston, we've got snapper, grouper, kingfish, cobia. We've got all different kinds of fish that come into the market, into the restaurants. The best place to get it's locally and from a local fish house or local seafood market. That's where I like to enjoy the fish, coming from our waters, sustainably managed and sustainably sourced. I just like people to know the work that goes into it to make sure that they have a great experience, or whether it's a charter boat trip where they get to come fishing and have a great experience catching fish. The work starts hours before and ends hours after to make sure that they have a great trip. And then commercial fishing, it's hard to appreciate all the work that goes into that fish getting to the plate. It's a long process, and a lot of hard work goes into it, but the end product is excellent.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Gutierrez, and I'm the manager of Katy Seafood Market. Yeah, Katy Seafood's been here since the late 90s. My father used to own a bar and commercial fished on the side, and this place came up for sale, and he decided he wanted it and gave up the bar and did commercial fishing full time. And it's been a family affair ever since we got the place. We got about 10 different boats that bring us red snapper, grouper, golden tilefish, vermilion snapper, kingfish, and amberjack. We have, on the fish side, we got 3 different types of boats fishing. We got the grouper, tilefish, longline boats. Those boats are out 14 to 18 days at a time. The standard size commercial fishing boat for a red snapper, they're out for 3 to 5 days. And then we got the little boats, the center console boats that go out for a day and catch us red snapper. We do wholesale, we ship it all the way up to New York and Canada. We do grocery stores in Texas through HEB. We do restaurants on the island, and we do retail sales as well. I'm selling about 40 to 60,000 pounds of seafood out of here a week. This business supports thousands of people. First off, you got the captains, you got all the deckhands, you got my guys that are unloading the boats. Then you have all the restaurants on the islands and their employees. People come down to Galveston to shop at the stores, go to the restaurants, and they're staying at hotels. So it carries over to that. And with the HEB grocery stores, you got tons of people going to those places getting red snapper also. Fish is usually year-round. There are a couple different fish seasons like amberjack and king mackerel, but the red snapper, grouper, and tile fishery is year-round. Other seasonal items that we carry on retail are oysters. We only carry those during the winter months, and then crawfish we carry during the spring months.
How can a person tell the freshness of fish?
First indicator is looking at the eyes. The eyes are clear. Then they can also look at the gills. They should be a deep red color. And then a little bit of slime on the fish is good also. If the fish isn't an overpowering smell of fishiness, that's an indicator also.
A little bit about the Gulf Wild program and how we trace where fish are caught.
Yeah, the Gulf Wild program was set up to help prevent fish fraud and protect our fishermen. There are a lot of restaurants that say they have American red snapper when they don't. It hurts our local fishermen. The program gives you, you got a little tag, you stick it in the fish, you can scan it with your phone, and it shows the captain's name, the vessel, a 10-mile radius of where it was caught, and it comes with an assurance that it's genuine American red snapper or a grouper or a tile. We promote local seafood because we know our fishermen are doing the right things, sustainable fishing. We also do carry some imports. We try to source from reputable people for our imports, but there's no real guarantee on their stuff, so we really try to push our local stuff. Texas has some of the best seafood in the world, and they need to come over here and buy it, or go to restaurants that actually get the Texas stuff in. I don't think I can do anything else. I can't be bossed around by somebody else except for my dad, so I'll be doing this after he's gone, and hopefully my son will be doing it because he's already obsessed with fishing and hunting and all that stuff. So it's a family deal.